Clayton Kershaw 24 strikeouts away from 3,000. Mike McGreevy, who is opposing Kershaw today, seems like 24,000 innings away from catching Clayton Kershaw. Two opposite ends of the experience spectrum.
Michael McGreevy, who starts for the first time this year for the Cardinals.
Well, Michael McGreevy has been so good in his big league career so far. Limited, right? But this guy has done nothing but earn this opportunity.
Shohei Ohtani standing in his first at bat.
We welcome Shohei Ohtani, and his first pitch is sent to the gap in left center field. That is slicing away from Guerrero, and it gets down and all the way to the wall. Shohei Ohtani ambushes the first pitch of the game for McGreevy and gets into second with a stand-up double. Wasting no time trying to exercise the wrist demons that they have faced the first two games of the series.
1 for 25 so far. They've stranded 21 runners, looking for 22 here in the first inning.
Mookie Betts hits it hard. Caught by Arenado, who cannot double up Ohtani. Arenado going to his left, took a run away from the Dodgers.
Arenado did it with the bat with the walk-off yesterday, doing it with the leather here in the first inning.
Teoscar Hernandez, 1 out of 4 in the series, a double and 2 strikeouts.
Chopper toward third. A good throw gets him out of it. And Arenado with a perfect peg. Anyway, Michael, leadoff double. Dodgers can't get the ball out of the infield. They're 0 for 3 with Riss already.
Against the future Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw's last win came against the Cardinals. In his career against St. Louis, 11-6 with an ERA below 3.
Mason Wynn, who's on a heater, 15 hits in his last 43 trips to the plate. That's a .348 average.
Grounded to Muncy, backhand stop, and a good throw. 2 gone.
2 down. Brendan Donovan, left-handed hitting second baseman, Cardinals top hitter.
Into right center field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. Tricky hop. Kim played it awkwardly, and Donovan belly flops in with a 2-out double.
Well, Donnie was thinking 2 right out of the box. He knew where he was going to be.
Got a hit in every game of this series, does Donovan. In scoring position for Wilson Contreras. And strike 3 called.
A fastball knee-high inside corner. Contreras goes down looking, and the Dodgers have set up shop first and second and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits for the Dodgers in this second. And so they are seeing the rookie well, clearly.
3 hits and 2 other hard-hit balls.
This is the 5th at bat by the Dodgers with a runner in scoring position and still looking for their first hit of the afternoon in that spot to be able to score a run.
So another nice ovation for Tommy Edman, the former Redbird. Swings to the first pitch and grounds it into center field for a base hit. Muncy going to wheel around third and score. At long last, the Dodgers break through with runners in scoring position, and they take a 1-0 lead.
And Tommy Edman returns to St. Louis and drives in a run. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
And just what the doctor ordered. And I'm not talking about Dave Roberts' doc. I'm talking about the doctor ordered prescription to get the offense going. And the Dodgers finally get on the board.
And Smith went first to third on the play, so they're cornered for Ha-Seong Kim. And that is roped down the right field side. Smith is going to score. Kim booking it for second. Green light for Edman. Going first to home. No play at the play. A 2-run triple for Ha-Seong Kim.
The Comet strikes in St. Louis.
Back-to-back hits with Riss. So the Dodgers 2 for their last 2 in that department.
Dodgers leading it 3-0.
In fact, 7 of the first 9 Dodger hitters have exit velos over 100 miles an hour.
One more out to get more runs. The Dodgers with 3 here in the second.
And he's going to make a play here unless Mason Wynn throws him out. Rocket in time. Got it. What a play.
Mookie Betts signaling to the dugout that he thought he was safe. The Dodgers may want to take a look at this one. And they do.
Wynn gets this well, unleashed a throw, and just barely does that toe come off. Now we'll see if there is a definitive angle that totally shows it.
If he does, Kim will score and make the game a 4-0 Dodger lead.
Yeah, I don't think this one will take very long. Cardinals defensively have gone back to their positions.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out.
Wow.
Los Angeles will lose their challenge.
How about that? I am stunned by that. I am too. Oh my goodness.
I can only assume that the Replay Central in New York did not have a good angle.
The Dodgers leading 3-0. Looked like they might have had more, but ultimately Mookie Betts called out at first base. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Kershaw.
And that slider right there, a good one, because, and I mention that because the slider's been knocked around 304 average.
And a shot up the middle. Mookie Betts dives, scrambles, and a wide throw at first.
Burleson is on with a hit.
Kershaw gave up a 2-out double in the first to Donovan, but stranded him, trying to do the same. It's a wave and a miss, and an inning-ending K. Book-ending strikeouts for Kershaw to get through 2 for Kersh. 29-79 pulls him even with old friend Zach Greinke, 20th most strikeouts all time, and he puts him away. Clayton Kershaw with 4 strikeouts, his first trip through the order.
His outstanding read on his stuff.
Another strikeout.
Turn back the clock. Let's go.
He came into today with 8 strikeouts on the year. He's already at 5 on a Sunday afternoon.
Right-handed batter swings and he lifts it in the air to the left center field gap and deep. On the run is Kim, and he makes a running catch. Oh wow, he went a long way to get there, and Ha-Seong Kim tracks it down on the warning track deep in the left center field alley. Side retired in order. Kershaw strikes out 2. We go to the 4th.
Dodgers 3, Cardinals nothing. 4th inning starts with Will Smith. Smith 1 for 1 with a base hit and a run scored. Smith with an opposite field fly ball, and this ball will drop. Barreto made an attempt at it but couldn't haul it in and gets to the wall. Will Smith digging for 3rd, and he is going to get in there safe. The second Dodger triple of the game.
Very nice. See these bats wake up. They have been setting the table this whole series. They're just not driving them in.
1 out, runner still at third base. Now Tommy Edman, better hitter from the left side, more power from the right side.
First pitch swinging, and he cues it down the left field line. Smith will score, and Tommy will dig out a double.
And he just deflects it over by one of the best fielders that have ever played third base. That's a way to get it by Arenado.
With a run-scoring double is Tommy Edman, and the Dodgers lead it 4-0. Edman with 2 RBIs.
So 2 on, nobody out. Barrero is up, and the Cardinals have their first real threat of the game.
I did not see that coming.
Save that, Jim. That might be the rally maker right there, as Pages gets his first hit. Back-to-back hits for the Cardinals for the first time today.
Is in the air, drifting into foul territory. Freddie hustling out there, makes the catch, spins and fires to get it back in quickly. Freddie Freeman, heck of a play.
Oh, what a catch. And it also caught Clayton Kershaw by surprise because Kershaw was still on the mound. He was not backing up third, and he was hustling over. What a big play.
First and second, now 1 out. The lineup turns over. The 3rd time through begins with Lars Nootbaar.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. He's punched out at third by the umpire Chris Siegel on appeal, and that is 6 strikeouts now for Kershaw, and he got him with a slider.
Yep, another good one.
So 2 outs after the 2 singles. Mason Wynn is 0 for 2. Swing and a shot hit to left. That'll score a run. Purdy's around third and will score. Pages headed that way. Mason to second. The Cardinals are on the board.
Well, Mason Wynn continues his hot streak, does it again. Went down and got one of those Kershaw sliders, drives it to left field, and brings in a run. There we go.
Donovan with 26 runs batted in. He has 4 home runs.
Oh, for a base hit here.
He struck him out. That's number 7 for Clayton Kershaw. Strands a pair and keeps the Dodgers ahead by 3. Clayton Kershaw is out of the ballgame after 5 innings. Lou Trevino will take over.
And the Cardinals have him first and third. And 2 aboard with nobody out.
Herrera flared to right, and now the Cardinals with runners at the corners and the tying run coming up.
Cardinals trail by 3, batting in the 6th inning. Burleson is up, representing the tying run. He has hit 5 home runs.
Swing, fly ball center, well hit. Kim on the run. Slowing now. That'll be deep enough to score a run. Burleson brings home Contreras with a sacrifice fly. Good trip to the plate for Alec. It's now a 2-run game.
They don't hit a ton of home runs as a club, but they do a good job of get them on, get them over, get them in. That's exactly what they did right there.
Michael McGreevy's through after 6 effective innings. He turns things over to John King.
Mookie's been swinging the bat very hot. Wants to hit the ball in the air to left field. Right there.
There you go. A drive to left field toward the corner. And gone. Mookie Betts getting warmer, 9th of the season. Makes it 5-2 Dodgers. Right on cue, partner.
Had a feeling he was due to start showing off that power stroke again. And Mookie Betts has his first home run since the 19th of May.
Delay's going to make it to third base, and Donovan's going to hold it first, and the Cardinals will now have the tying run at the plate.
So Donovan with a 1-iron up the middle has his second hit. And Los Angeles turns to Kirby Yates.
Kirby Yates was activated off the injured list on Saturday.
Wilson Contreras Betts, who hit a ball halfway up the wall last time.
Swing, line drive. Contreras comes through with a big hit. It's 5-3.
He flips his back over to the Cardinals dugout, and the Cardinals score here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the game just does the tighten up. It's 5-3.
A chopper to the left side. Muncy charges in the glove, throws on the run. Dug out by Freddie. And that will do it for the 7th.
The Cardinals get a run on 2 hits. They leave 2. We go to the 8th inning at Busch Stadium.
Michael Conforto hit by another pitch. I believe that's the 7th of the season for him. He gets on to load the bases. Bases loaded, Tommy Edman.
Welcome home, huh? Some nice situations.
Has brought in 2 today. The Dodgers lead by 2. Trying to add on top of that. Edman hits it high to right field. Pushes Burleson into the warning track. He makes the catch. Teoscar Hernandez will tag, as will Muncy. Teo scores. Muncy to third. It's 6-3. Third RBI for Tommy Edman.
And Tommy Edman with a 3 RBI goodbye in St. Louis makes it a 6-3 game.
Second time up for Kike Hernandez. Came off the bench to pinch hit for Ha-Seong Kim in the 7th. He grounded out. That's airmail to the backstop. Muncy breaks home. No play. Add one more on a wild pitch.
And the Dodgers now with a 7-3 lead.
Well, that'll be a pass ball because that just barely missed on the outside corner.
That brings up Ohtani here in the top of the 8th inning. 2 runs are in, and that is inside. Did it hit him? They checked his swing. They appealed the check swing first to Chris Siegel at third base. Ohtani limping around now. He's going to take his spot at first base.
But in painful fashion. Yosuke Nakajima is going to come out and check on him.
And he's now standing there waving his batting gloves playfully for one of the clubbies to come get. And the bases will be full of Dodgers.
Here's a swing and a high fly ball to center field, sending Nootbaar back. He waits for it. Lars shades his eyes and makes the catch. 8 men came to bat. The Dodgers put up 2.
And we welcome Michael Kopech into it. First outing of the season in 2025 for a guy who was a massive part of the Dodgers World Series run. Popped him up left side. Betts makes the catch, and that's a win for LA. The Dodgers stiff arm the sweep in St. Louis. They take the finale 7-3. They remain in first place.